thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Okay, so... seconds. Collect. 38 seconds. Collect. Oh, I can't collect.
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
Okay, so let's see our quest. So this meet Poppy, the lost child. A spellcraft. Maybe I should get it. Alright, we'll just do that really quick and then we'll do the main mission. Let's go to Hogsmeade. It's just gonna be right there. Looks like all the missions are actually right there too.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Okay, let's see. Take the biscuit. Gold. There's that one. There's spot removal. Speak with the. Alright, let's side quest really quick.
Revelio. What will I do without her?
What you want, boy?
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf, Biscuit, was abducted by poachers up north. All the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your mooncalf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
I'll keep an eye out
Don't
for
worry,
mooncalf,
I'll go
Garnuff.
get her.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
For sure. World map. Okay, let's go right here.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I...
Where did I set my trap?
These rocks have seen better days.
My mother used to always say...
Poachers! Garniff was right then. I'd better be careful. Revelio.
You
Dricus Totalis.
who's there?
Revelio. Dricus Totalis. It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
Is this the door?
Alohomora. Now then, which one of you is Biscuit? Revelio.
No, don't tell me I gotta catch all of them.
Arrest them. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Arresto momentum.
I'll just hold the rest of them.
All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garniff, shall we?
I got the right
Revelio.
one. Got the right one.
Arresto momentum. Professor Howard. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Everything's all right now. Revelio.
One down there. I'm not gonna get the last one though.
Arresto momentum.
Alright, we got all of them.
Monaco. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Don't you fret, Biscuit.
Garneth, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit. My wise, noble mooncalf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you.
Apparently we could sell them right here. Apparently not 100% sure. But any extras are supposed to be able to be sold here.
Hello. Mind you don't turn quick.
Hello.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair for my Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncalf fur? Derrickle feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Derricles. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose, the cry on those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but had it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
What the fuck?
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
Okay.
What do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire?
A phoenix feather.
I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me.
Ooh.
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Revelio.
That's something right there. Shoot, I fell. Okay.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Okay. Supposed to be 3 quests here. Where's the other one? Above? Okay.
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
I'll get the venomous tentacula for you.
Marvelous. I know a fellow seeker of justice when I see one. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacula. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
Oh, it's pretty close.
Seems I need to find Mr. Lawley's cell. This must be it. This must be the cellar. How to find that venomous tentacula? Revelio. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me.
Uh-oh.
What could be still? Stop! Stop, bandit!
Couldn't I freeze him? God damn.
How to find that venomous tentacula? Better
Okay.
not let Mr. Lawley see me.
What could be stirring in the cellar?
Aloha, Mora.
Must have been.
Where is that venomous
Oh
tentacula?
shit, he was already there behind me.
Revelio.
Fighters.
Revelio. Now that I have the venomous tentacula, I should return to Mr. Barnes. Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
I don't need it. There's so many of those. But
Revelio. Revelio.
Be stirring in the cellar.
no.
Stop! Stop, bandit!
Ah. There was nothing but trash. I should have just completed the
Revelio.
mission. Oh, completed. Whatever. Let's just leave.
So many spiders. I wonder what the whole house. Confringo! Defendo! Bombarda! Confringo! Crucible! Stiffy one! Revelio.
Tempting. Not even trying to move from there. The fuck out of here! I'm not gonna do that shit again.
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
It wasn't as easy to come by as I had expected. I'd like to be paid for my troubles.
Only fair, I suppose. I can respect your business acumen. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Thank you again for your help. I suspect you have a bright future.
Glad you came.
What you need? What you need?
Hello, Sirona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north.
Oh, I do hope Mary...
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask, are you afraid of spiders?
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
Lucky you. The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and they're acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable, but why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
I'll try my very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Arranshire southeast of Hogsmeade, just below the train station.
Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
That's pretty far. Let's see.
Protego! Seems a pleasant enough little place. Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern.
Oh.
The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk clumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it. Hope they know what they're doing.
Knowing Amit, he's likely studied here. This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle.
If it isn't,
Revelio.
can't figure out why there's such a fuss over.
Hawk lump.
To visit the cave to find Sirona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll find more hawk lumps while I'm there. Revelio. Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. That's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Revelio. Repulsor. Confringo.
Oh shit.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Only one way down. Uh-oh.
Revelio.
Another passage. Back. Uh-oh.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or we'll do it together. Bombarda. Confringo. Protego. Defender. Crucio. Bombarda. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarda. Confringo. Crucio.
Oh.
Confringo! Defender! Bombarda! Protego! Confringo! Defender! Bombarda! Rest easy, my large friend. Revelio!
There's so many of them. Okay.
Revelio! Repulsor! Revelio! Revelio!
Okay. I missed one back there, but the hell are these things? Can I capture them?
I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back. Protego!
Alright, so there was another quest. That was Tangle Webs. Okay.
This must be Arranshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders. Revelio!
What the fuck, they're already attacking me.
Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Crucio! Confringo! Protego! Defender! Even more aggressive than I expected. Confringo!
What you throwing now?
Bombarda! Defender!
And squish.
Revelio! Protego! Stupefy! Surely that's the last of them. Confringo!
Can I open this already?
Revelio!
There's a letter in here.
Revelio!
Ah, the absconder assassin! Oh, pleasure to see you again. Can't tell you how happy I am.
The fuck, there's nobody there.
The assassin. A remarkable thing you did there, to say the least.
Reparo. Revelio. This cellar gate looks to be locked. I'll need a key to enter. Oh no, this must be Mary. Poor woman. If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground. I'll need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end.
Uh-oh.
Revelio.
Never easy, yo. But since we're fighting spiders, I need to win. I need Bombarda.
Revelio. If this is where Mary bred the spiders, they're not here now. This isn't a good sign. These spiders have gone somewhere. A ladder. Not sure I want to know where this leads. I'd best be ready for whatever I may find down there. Revelio. Exact. I need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even worse. Confringo! Incendio! Bombarda! These eggs must be destroyed. Confringo! Incendio!
Did I finish?
Revelio.
Nothing over there. There's HS right here, and HS right here.
Ugh. Shame you're so foul. Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda. I hate to think that they see me, but I don't see them. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. half finished, but I need to destroy all of the exacts. Protego! Bombarda! Confringo! Incendio! Bombarda! Crucible! Revelio! Protego! Confringo! Revelio!
Where'd the fan go? Did I pick it up? More ASACs? Okay. It's not this way. That way. Gotta be...
Incendio! Confringo! Bombarda! Revelio! Confringo! Crucio! Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio! That's the last of the spider sacks. I suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now. She was breeding the spiders. I hope that's the last spider.
Die, you beast!
Revelio! Confringo! Incendio! Crucio! Bombarda! Confringo! Incendio! Revelio!
Okay. Okay.
Oh, wait. That's the last one. She's angry. Confringo! Bombarda! Incendio! Crucio! Confringo! Incendio! Bombarda! We haven't done this. My life after that. Confringo! Incendio! Revelio!
probably on my way back out. I think it was...
Confringo!
And that was that.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Mr. Dunn, I have some news.
Thank Merlin. About my sweet friend Mary.
It seems poor Mary was breeding spiders in her home for profit, and vastly underestimated their propensity to multiply.
Oh, Mary. What untoward scheme were you involved in? If she needed financial assistance, she could have just come to me. She didn't deserve this. Few do.
I am sorry about your friend, but you'll be relieved to know that I cleared out the spiders. It's safe to return now.
You? You cleared out the spiders? I can't believe it, but I'm certainly relieved. I imagine the first order of business will be to help the amulet rebuild. I suppose I have nothing to fear from dead spiders.
That's the spirit. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you again for all you've done. I shall keep you apprised of the hamlet's rebuilding.
Glad I could be of help, and I look forward to visiting your shop the next time I'm in Arranshire.
To dearly departed Mary.
Okay, so there's one more quest here, and that is right on top. Right there. After that, I'll probably do the main mission, which I'm pretty sure is gonna be a fight.
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Saturissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Bubatuba pus. Bubachubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
The fuck's the
What precisely
Bubatuba?
are bubachubas?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
How on earth did you discover that bubatuba pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure bubatuba pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few bubachubas, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
The Forbidden Forest is close by, I believe. Or map. No, it's not close by, but I can probably teleport there.
Off on another adventure, are we?
But since I'm already here, let's do this quest too.
This place.
There's a bunch of spiders right there.
Confringo! Revelio.
Ignite.
Confringo! Bombarda! Incendio!
Okay.
Revelio. Revelio.
Wait, when did it unlock? Oh, cause there's fucking spiders all over the place.
Revelio.
Bang.
Confringo. Revelio. solves that. Revelio.
What are those red things down there actually? Are those spiders?
This is where Saccharissa said to go. And where are those Bulbotubers? Just my luck. Troll. Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 miles.
Oh shit, what the fuck?
Confringo! Crucio. There you go. Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda. Crucio. Bombarda. Incendio.
What the heck?
Confringo. Revelio.
Find Bulbotubers. Probably down this way then. Yeah, there they are.
Revelio.
Potato! Confringo!
Confringo!
That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now.
Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio!
One that is actually quite
Incendio! Go Downy!
plan to make
Oh shit, panic, I panicked.
Incendio!
Confringo! Confringo! Bombarda!
Confringo! Incendio! Bombarda! Confringo! Crucio! Bombarda! Incendio! Confringo! Revelio!
I think that's it, alright. Back to Hogsmeade. Right here.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
It's a day in the life.
Saccharissa, I found the Bulbotubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
Revelio.
You did away with all those dark wizards? Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
All right. So that one is a map. So I don't know exactly how to find it yet. So I don't want to go on a quest that requires tracking. Lost Child. Just do this one and then. No, what a waste. Alright. So do this.
You are here.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Why did he challenge?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home. When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence
Revelio.
against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for... Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way.
How do you know?
I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie.
Revelio.
Wolves! Prepare for the fight.
Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio.
Descendo!
Crucio. Incendio. Confringo.
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should...
Revelio. Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it.
Revelio.
At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
What are you up to now?
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way. Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I
Revelio.
witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve it.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father
Revelio.
when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
I mean, yeah, you could have talked and moved at the same time.
Hush now.
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed him.
It's Totalis.
They have Archie. Be on your guard. There can be no mistakes.
Truncus Totalis. Revelio.
I hope they look.
Truncus Totalis.
They got what they deserved.
Revelio.
What's right here? 8. Yes, please.
Revelio.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little. I understand.
Revelio.
Oh, fuck.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you? He's just...
Petrificus Totalis.
Oh, let's go.
Revelio.
Some items here.
Revelio.
Not especially quiet.
Revelio.
Well, he didn't see me.
Petrificus Totalis. Revelio.
Item there.
Petrificus Totalis. Revelio.
They got what they deserved.
Revelio.
Pretty much the only thing I need to get is there. I can figure out how to get up there. And downstairs. Okay.
Revelio. Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Hello, Hamora.
I'm Uncle Tarlo. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
After?
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Who named their
Not to
son
worry, Mrs.
Archie?
Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
So.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
No and no. Yeah.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Well, Society, I need to upgrade my armor. So let's go to Hogsmeade. And we're gonna go to the shop right there. We're gonna see if anything new is available.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Dealing with untoward matters is in for a canut, in for a galleon. You don't ever want to fight. Oh, now, don't be stingy.
One never knows when society will be thrown.
Hi there. Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything.
Okay. Compare. So we have this.
I've heard that our dear Clementine drew you into her butterfly escapades. Unusual girl. Still, it takes all sorts. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Alright. So there's no new hands. There's new glasses. There is this. I'm probably gonna upgrade in a bit. $82, $83. Okay. No mask. $85, $91. $91. Take that. I like the scarf better, but I don't think that goes with this. Okay, okay.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by.
I do. Upwards. Alright, so now go here. And then view traits. Upgrade. Upgrade. That's it. F for trades. And Fringo.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
3, okay. Okay. Plants do extra damage? Yes. This one more time. I'm set. We should probably just focus on. But I need one more level.
Revelio.
The fuck is Deke at? Okay. All the way up there. Okay.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Show me the way, Poppy. Ooh, mushrooms. Poppy, you're kind of slow.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Just going around in a circle.
That's the third time I've seen a Dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
This
is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Materials.
Down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we
Revelio.
use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Come on, Poppy, where the...
They come after me, they'll rest in death.
Revelio.
Before I find you.
You can't keep your eyes off a pretty necklace. Quit a flick of a frock and you fall to pieces.
Revelio. Graficus Totalis. Revelio.
Ooh, an item.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
One foot in Revelio, the next, and quiet as can be.
Don't know what Victor was thinking.
Totalis. Revelio.
Don't want this open.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence.
Totalis. Revelio. Trafficus Totalis. Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you. Revelio.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it.
Revelio.
Here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Okay, jeez. Move faster.
Aloha Mora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Uh-oh.
You're the one we're looking for, and you were afraid.
Is that the best you can?
Like to talk to dragons, do you? See how you like this?
I hate that!
The lamp.
I see you.
Not the brightest.
What have you done? Incendio. Incendio.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Eat 'em, eat 'em. Eat 'em. Uh-oh.
Incendio.
This way.
Ooh.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Revelio.
A new quest.
How you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide.
Okay. Quest. assignment. Okay, collect the field guide page from the book in the library. I gotta go to the library then. Okay.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the Golden Snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
The Pepper Up potion.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the Quaffle. When a chaser throws the Quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false.
You bitch.
While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work.
Want to test your knowledge on some more
you
difficult
bitch.
questions?
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Revelio. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Map. Yes, wait. Speed it up. map. Yes, speed it up.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Okay. No, I fucked up on that one.
Beautifully done.
May finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to an ex-Aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Maybe at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain. I'm
How nice to see you, my young friend.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
For sure, for sure.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
No problem. Let's see then. So that one's done. Whew, I have 1 more hour left before I go to sleep. The dragon. Must be popped.
The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not say. At least not at the moment.
Understood. We all have our secrets. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Okay, that was... Sebastian.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented...
And it's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to...
Revelio!
Copy that, Poppy.
There they are, up ahead. Revelio!
No witch or wizard will...
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Petrificus Totalis.
Who is it?
Revelio. Petrificus Totalis. Revelio.
This looks like mushrooms over there.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Could do with a nice mushroom stew about now.
What was that? I feel as though I'm not alone.
Hello?
Revelio.
Is something... Aha!
Uh-oh.
Ringo!
Confringo! Hit! Confringo! Incendio!
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was
Revelio.
relatively fun.
We need to land on that actually. Okay.
Revelio.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
Oh, nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
What's up here though? Is that where I'm supposed to go? No, I'm supposed to go in that direction. So let me investigate then. My hands are freezing, man. So cold.
Quick progress.
Revelio.
The same place. All right, Sebastian, let's go.
For better or for worse, we're in. Petronicus Totalis. Revelio. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Revelio.
I wonder what that is. Find out.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Revelio.
Not quiet enough.
Protego!
I will make you pay.
I shall avenge your death.
Confringo! Incendio!
How many
Revelio.
here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Confringo! Revelio.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
No.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs.
Smash.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio. Revelio.
That bridge has seen better days.
Reparo. Revelio.
We got that.
Revelio. Incendio.
We've rid the world of another spider.
Revelio.
See better tonight. We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Lumos. Revelio.
Lumos.
Shit.
Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Revelio.
Lumos. Lumos.
How do I get in there, though?
Confringo. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio. Revelio.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
Okay.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Lumos.
Lumos.
You will regret coming here. Are you sure? Let's get it. Coming back this way.
We're not finished yet. Bombarda, incendio! Crucio. Confringo.
Squish.
Confringo. Crucio. Incendio. Bombarda. You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
Ah, there's that Hufflepuff loyalty you're so well known for.
Revelio. Revelio.
Okay.
Now.
Confringo.
Peace.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio. Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts were... What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Something about... Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Revelio. If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts. For the moment of truth.
It has to... Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
You motherfucker.
Revelio.
You idiot!
What the fuck?
Served our family for 5 generations, and you go and give her clothes? Now I will have to cook and clean until we can replace her with another.
Revelio.
Did you think of that? Or do you hate your mother that much?
I made his way up.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I can't wait to watch you try.
Hello there. Hello, Almeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I've been here out. I think there was like a door I couldn't enter.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Okay. That cannot be seen, huh?
You'll see.
The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mind. It's even
Revelio.
grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Confringo, let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Revelio.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio. Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Accio.
Oh shit.
Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
Yes, of course.
You are.
Revelio. being watched by a door.
Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right.
Where are those plans gone?
We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
Seems quiet.
Patricius Totalis.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Repulso. Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be a schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious.
Revelio.
Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio.
Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Incendio.
Cruising.
I won't rest. I've been. Let's get this over with.
Confringo! Oh, this really is too much.
Revelio. Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Accio. Revelio. Repulsor.
Interesting.
Revelio.
Bit of boost. That didn't work. I probably gotta go to sleep after this.
Revelio.
Alright. Nothing on there.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do you?
Revelio. Confringo. Bombard. Send him home.
Just that.
Revelio.
Guess we gotta go around.
Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Lumos!
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos! I'll be quiet.
Petricus totalis. Revelio. Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
What's that? Who's there?
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them I'll meet. Revelio. Confringo.
Oh my god.
Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Gonna be for a big fight?
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Those.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Revelio.
Look at it sneaking about. You'll see. Can we please talk about what just...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Revelio.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you, Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals. But the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Protego!
I think that's gonna be it for me. Shadow. Meet Sebastian in the catacombs. I'm gonna learn Imperio. Talk to Poppy. Yeah.